Hey guys, Scott from Red Rock Maintenance. Today's gonna be a different video. We're doing an interview with my cousin Jasmine Fogwell. She's an author of 4 kids books now. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go. It's first time I ever do something like this, and we've got my little guy here going crazy. So at the end of the video, I'm going to actually, well, you can look in the link description below, and we're going to put all the links to all her places where you can buy her books. Alright, Jazz, so how did you start writing books?
I guess I was just doing some soul searching and ended up writing kind of just a novel about myself, which probably will never be released. And then I started writing kids books because I love reading kids books. I have lots of nieces and nephews.
No, man, and design me.
And I just like reading kids books a lot as well.
Alright.
Kids are pretty fun.
Great. So which was the first book that you wrote?
The first book I wrote is the first book of a middle grade fiction trilogy called the Fedora Trilogy. And it's about some creatures that live on the tops of trees. And they have big feet that look like upside down mushrooms. And there's a little boy who's seen them and an old lady who's 150 years old. And the little boy, they tell him it's just his imagination, and the old lady, they think she's gone crazy. So it's kind of their adventure to find the creatures, and there's 3 books in that series.
Alrighty, so now why did you write 3 books instead of 1? I know you told me the story, but why did you do it?
I just love a good series myself, love a good trilogy. And I thought it broke nicely up into 3 parts.
Fantastic. Alrighty, and then after those books, what was your next book you wrote?
It's called The Frizz, and it's just a picture book. And it's about a girl named Jeannie who has very curly, frizzy hair. And each morning when she wakes up, she looks in the bathroom and she imagines her hair is something else. One day, let's see if I can find a good picture here. One day her hair, she imagines that she is a rock star. Ugh, pardon me, Krish. And each morning her mother has to tame the frizz to get her ready for school. So there's lots of different things she imagines that she is in the book.
Alrighty, and was this book written about somebody?
Well, it was inspired by a friend of mine whose name is also Jeannie. But I have a niece with wild hair too, so I love kids with crazy hair. I think it's so much fun. My hair is kind of boring and dull, but I like wild hair, so.
Fantastic. And how long did it take you to write your first books?
Probably about a year, and then another year or so of editing and putting it together.
Alrighty, and you are self-published, right?
The first book was published by a small publishing company, but yes, the second book was self-published.
Alrighty, and why did you go that way?
Because I couldn't find a publisher to publish it yet.
Oh, I see, okay.
With each new novel, I try again, so we'll see, maybe someday. But it's pretty easy to self-publish these days.
Okay, good. And what are some ways that people can find your books?
They're available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, most online retailers they're on. If you live in the Edmonton area or the city of Kawartha Lakes, they're in the libraries there. Hopefully in some other libraries in Alberta as well. You could ask your local library, but most online retailers have them.
Alrighty, sounds good. Alrighty, so do you have any plans to write any more books or anything on the works?
Oh yes, I've got a couple more children's novels in the works. One is just getting some illustrations done by the same illustrator who did The Frizz. It'll kind of be middle grade fiction, fantasy-ish kind of stuff. And I have another one that I'm just starting to do the editing. First draft is done, and then I've just started writing another one as well. They're all children's novels. That seems to be what I really like to write. I'm hoping to have some more picture books, but just waiting for the ideas.
Alrighty, and tell us who the illustrator was for your book.
The illustrator is Amy Martin. She's a fantastic illustrator. She is my brother-in-law's sister, and she does graphic design work, and I love working with her. She's great.
Alright, awesome. So, seems like my little guy loves the books.
Yeah, he's working on them.
Okay, Christian, okay. Alright, you guys. So this is just on the fly. I'm not sure what I would ask her, but I guess, how much do your books sell for?
Online, the novels are about $10 American, maybe a little more Canadian. Unfortunately, the Frizz is a little more expensive than I like. The soft covers maybe about $15, the hard covers maybe about $20 to $25. You have to search around. I cannot figure out how to get the price lower on Amazon.
Alright guys, so if you guys already know, most of you that watch my channel, we are Canadians, so that's why she's saying Canadian dollars.
You can order directly from my website as well.
Alright, and we'll put all that, like I said before, all in the description below, so you guys can check that out. And do you do any book signings or any promotion that way?
Yeah, I'm in the city of Kawartha Lakes once a year. I'm at the Freshwater Summit selling and signing books. And I'll be at a couple libraries in in Alberta this summer. I live in Edmonton for the most part, so that's where I'll be. If you know anyone in the Alberta area or Ontario that would like me to come in and do a signing or a reading, I'd be happy to come.
Great, so sign her up, guys, if you're in Canada and you want her to come read your book or read her book, and you can do that. All right, where did you write your books? Were they in Ontario or were they out in Alberta?
Well, the children's novels I actually wrote when he's back. Well, I was living in Switzerland, and the other one I wrote while I was in Alberta.
Okay, sounds good. And I think I asked you how long it took you to write them already. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
About a year.
perfect.
Thanks, Scott.
Anything for you? All right. So how often do you come back to Ontario?
Oh, 2 or 3 times a year.
Alrighty, guys. So what Jasmine is going to do, she's going to give away a copy of the Frizz.
Oh, yeah.
This book. So all you have to do is like the video and leave us a comment down below, and we will do like a random pick of the comments down below, alright? So we'll do that, and in the next video, maybe I'll pick the winner, and we will send it out to whoever is the winner. Alrighty, so I'm not sure what else to ask. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
No.
Nope. Visit my website, www.jasminefogwell.com.
Alrighty, sounds good. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next video.